Hi, I'm Mary Hedrick. I'm a candidate for the 3rd Congressional District of Tennessee, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about why I'm running. It seemed to me that we had a lot of obstructionist behavior, a lot of placing party and profit ahead of people going on in our Congress the last legislative session. And to address that, I talked to folks, I wrote letters, I became as active as I could to try to change the course of things, and I didn't feel that I could achieve any representation. So I decided, when I didn't see anyone else running for the position, to go ahead and run for Congress. I haven't run for office before, so I'm certainly no politician. However, I view myself as a citizen activist, and I think I've been involved in wanting good government and asking for good government for many decades. Those two things I've talked about, the pre-existing illness and also the premium controls, are two features of the Affordable Care Act that I really like, and they reflect one of the reasons I'm running for Congress. All this talk about death panels and criticism of that act and threats to repeal that act are things that I will fight to oppose, because this act is a big step forward. It is not perfect, but half a loaf is better than no loaf at all. And that's what we've got with the Affordable Care Act. We've got more people covered more fairly. Now, it would be my preference that we had no mandate and that we did have a public option to compete with the private insurance companies in those exchanges. However, that's not where we are right now, but I sure hope we get there pretty quickly. I even think we'd be better off with a single payer. I think that would be better for the patients. So often, we have folks who simply over and over again talk about how much this person's going to make or how much this person's going to have in expenses, and just don't pay attention to what ought to be at the heart: good health and patient care. So that explains my view on the Affordable Care Act. The other thing I would ask people to notice is their refund check. Those folks who are getting their insurance as individuals are probably getting refund checks because the Affordable Care Act has a provision called its stop-loss provision that says the insurance company for individuals has to spend at least 80% of the premium dollar on the patient, and if they're in a great big group, at least 85% on the patient. And as a result of that, the insurance companies are having to rebate $28 million in their premium payments just this year, 2012, and I think that's long overdue. I'm not happy to see health insurance treated as a profit-making Wall Street activity. I don't like the idea of having dividends to try to have the most profitable insurance company possible, rather than to have the best health plan with the best health outcomes at an affordable rate possible. So I'm really at odds with the profit-making model, and when I hear my opponent talk about free enterprise in health insurance systems, I'm incensed. I just don't think that's good for the patients.